This is Rubber Found, and we're here to do a book. We're bringing a book to you.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, we did an unboxing a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, so our very good friend Tom, he gave us this wonderful Victorian edition of Coins of England by Henry Noel Humphreys.
Yeah, so Tom Ayling, he's on TikTok and YouTube, Instagram.
He's on everything.
He's on everything, but he's an antiquarian bookseller.
Yeah, and he's very kindly gifted us this book, so we're going to go into it. Really get in between the pages and do it history.
So yeah, through the finds that we've found metal detecting that are in this book. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this one.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Henry Noel Humphreys was a British illustrator and numismatist who came up with a somewhat revolutionary publication for the Victorian reference book market, The Coins of England, first published in 1848.
Humphreys became an accomplished scholar on several subjects throughout his life, many of which he published books about, and it was during his own research into English coinage that the idea for this book, The Coins of England, was born.
Whilst attempting to familiarise himself with the coins of England, Humphreys kept having to buy another book, and another. One on Roman coins, one on Celtic coins, one on medieval coins, you get the picture. He discovered that in order to gain an overall view of all of the coins of England up until present day, you essentially needed your own library.
Having to read so many publications would surely prove daunting to the amateur numismatist. So Humphreys set out to produce a book where all of the coins and the information would be available in one place, the Coins of England. A book much unlike the pre-existing publications of the time, as shown by its vibrant illustrations that shine in gold, silver and copper.
This was a deliberate choice by Humphreys in order to set his book out from the other publications, who just chose to depict their coins in a rather drab black and white outline style. So illustrating in his much more vibrant way, he felt, was very important because it gave the coins, in his words, a much more vivid and true impression of their actual appearance for those who have not had the opportunity of visiting cabinets and examining the originals.
We have found lots of original examples of the coins that fill the illustration pages throughout this book, but here are 5 favourites and the history that surrounds them.
Our first find is illustration 16, a Septimus Severus lime denarius, which dates to around 200 AD. Septimus Severus was Rome's first African emperor, who ruled from 193 to 211 AD. He instigated a large programme of building works along Hadrian's Wall, particularly to buildings at Housesteads and Chesters. Setting off to Britain with a large army in 208 AD, Severus brought the heart of Rome directly to England, as the Roman Empire was ruled out of York for 3 years while Severus campaigned north of the wall, heading deep into Scotland.
To keep his armies loyal throughout his campaigns, Severus upped their pay, which meant coin production had to be kept on top of. Limes denarius are contemporary copies of silver denarii in circulation at the time. They were made from a base metal and sometimes silver plated. There is talk of these coins being officially sanctioned and minted to pay the army. It is likely the armies were purposely paid in a non-silver coinage to prevent large quantities of precious metal from falling into enemies' hands in the outcome of a defeat.
Within the first opening chapters of this book, Humphreys makes the note that a coin, let it be found where it may, proves at once, incontrovertibly, several things concerning the people who issued it and their state of civilization. He goes on to explain how coins can describe a world we know little about, a history where there is no written record, a perfect introduction for our second favourite find and Lucy's personal top choice.
A Series E Anglo-Saxon skeet that features a plumed bird in its design, appearing as illustration 24 in the book. This skeet is a lovely example of a coin from a rather unknown period of English history.
The years that followed the departure of the Roman occupation of Britain have no written record, and we're only left with the numismatics to reveal the culture of these times. These are our skeets, a small, thick silver coin that was in everyday use across eastern and southern England at around 700 AD. They rarely had legends or text, and their value or exactly how they were used still remains a mystery.
Jumping 500 years of history and staying within the same book, we can flick to illustration 77, a Henry III voided long-cross penny. Ours dates to 1250 to 1272 AD and was minted, funnily enough, by Henry in London.
Voided long-cross pennies were brought in during the reign of Henry III in 1247 as an attempt to prevent the illegal clipping of coinage in circulation. The cross was extended to the edge of the flan of the coin, making the illegal act of clipping much more obvious than on the short cross predecessors.
These new long cross coins could be declared invalid if the ends of the crosses fell or had been clipped off the coin. However, this recoinage proved ineffective, as many coins would leave the mint like this due to off-centre striking.
Looking into a real shiny illustration next, we can really appreciate the gold lustre of illustration 108, which is a Henry VII gold half-angel. Ours was minted at the Tower Mint in London in 1502 to 1504.
Angel coins were rather special during the Middle Ages, as a lot of superstition surrounds this coin. You may have heard of touch pieces. These are angel coins that have been touched by a monarch and bestowed upon a subject. It was believed that through this process, the coin would possess magical and healing powers.
This belief may have had something to do with the iconography on the coin itself, and most specifically, the depiction of the Archangel Michael, who has a long history of the protection of the royal person.
Our fifth and final favourite find from the pages of the coins of England is illustration 110, a Henry VIII half-groat issued under Archbishop Wolsey, 1526 to 1544.
Thomas Wolsey was the son of a butcher who left his humble roots to become a well-known, efficient administrator for both the Crown and Church. By 1514, he was the Archbishop of York and rapidly rose up the ranks to Cardinal and then Lord Chancellor.
Unstoppable, he used his great wealth and position to build 3 palaces for himself, including one at Hampton Court, living an extravagant lifestyle that didn't leave him very popular. This all quickly fell apart after an unsuccessful attempt to arrange an annulment with the Pope for Henry VIII's marriage to Catherine of Aragon, and he was arrested near York in 1530, accused of treason, and subsequently died on his way to trial.
5 turbulent tales of history from our coin finds, with each one revealing its own snippet into the social and cultural lives from which they were lost.
You may hear the coins of England and think immediately to the Sphinx publication we have today that provides the most accurate and up-to-date references for English coinage, but here in the Victorian times we have a man named Henry Noel Humphreys provided the first ever publication of this type, setting the precedent for having coin research readily available all in one place.
Maybe we should bring back these shiny illustrations. They're great. I love them. So that was The Coins of England by Henry Noel Humphreys. We hope you guys enjoyed a bit more of
our history lesson from Roman Found today.
Yeah, definitely. So let us know if you liked this, if you enjoyed our deep dive into the book and all of the coins that we found. So make sure to give us a like, a comment and subscribe. And let us know what you thought.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching. Because we found...
Upside down, Emily.
Great
start.
Great start. The spine's upside down.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
So, but I've lost my train of thought now. That's completely thrown me. Great start. Shall we just get into the history?
Yeah.
Let's just get into it. Let's just stop talking and just do it.